Hey, it is me alive. Hello, everybody.
Yes, Takeshy?
Yeah, I am Takeshy. No, and he is a Quill. There you go. We are getting into the stupid introductions again, just like I do with Rex.
We had a few more ponies decide to join us in the story here because they started to get interested in it.
I mean, they were all on the hero, but now they decide to in the lost. That they are. It's not a spoiler for them because this already happened for them.
Yep. Looks like the doctor's almost figured something out, but Derpy, she looks quite confused, which is well in character.
I mean, we haven't figured out what's gonna happen in this one. There was a little bit of closure, but we are just leaving them to get their shit together. Because it's their own problem, actually. Dr. Never fixes everything. He leaves room for the police to go on their own.
Alright, when it comes to the TARDIS intermission chapters, you can usually go well with calm music because they're just slice of life type of chapters.
And from what I know, I can actually... Yes?
The second scene is the closest thing to have any tension here, but it's really nothing too serious.
Knowing myself and my luck, I'm gonna find the most terrifying music that I want to calm on.
Okay. Throw that dart.
No, it's coming. I'm not even gonna read where I'm gonna click.
Spin the wheel.
Okay, that wasn't sad, man.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's like when you arrive at a castle or something.
Yeah, but I don't think we are gonna use this one. Yeah, no, this one has voice.
Yeah, I would probably encourage something even more calm than that.
Yeah, let's find a calm one. That's a little bit too fast. It's calm, but a little bit too fast.
Well, it doesn't have tension in it, but, you know, it's not exactly what we're going for. It sounds like it's more like fun. There we go. That's
there
good.
We go. Let's start, because we don't have too much time. This might actually be a two-parter. Or probably will be. Because this is longer than the other chapters.
As I recall, there's about 2 or 3 scenes in this chapter.
We will see. All this intermission.
I'm sorry, 3 or 4 scenes.
Scenes, yeah.
Good.
We know what you meant.
Oh.
Nothing that counted. So they were going to the toilet and everyone talked in. And I've been tossed into a room in the TARDIS, and I knew to him. A quick assessment of it revealed to him, and why his foes felt serving, but me so interested in this room. It is filled with none other than a bunch of exercise equipment. This basically means that this is a gym. Yeah? And that is why she asked you to come, because you are weak. I mean, he needed to do exercising in the Wonderbolt Academy, right?
Well, no, she didn't apply for the Wonderbolt. She was interested though when she was a foal.
Not her, Featherwind.
Yes, he was. But Sternwing was also a professional puffball player.
Yeah.
She likely did this in order to prepare for those sports.
And we know that TARDIS can create whatever they want to.
Yep.
And they will need a lot of exercising for wherever they go. Who knows when they need to run away from a certain shadow pony? Halloween sits down as he quietly observes his fallen friend doing match presses with her foams, while simultaneously lifting heavy weights and his tight drawings. The moment she is pushing up and down, which is tied to and secured to her poles, doesn't look all that they perceive at first. They look like small iron balls attached to the end of an iron ball. Iron ball. I was like, yeah, an iron ball attached to the iron ball. But the balls have growing numbers up to the size of them. And there has been thought before that the device can make themselves heavier or lighter, depending on what the setting is. So it's adjustable weight, basically.
Yes.
Without actually changing the weight on it.
Without changing the size of it.
Yeah. I mean, that would be pretty nice. If I was like, getting my marker right here, and just adjusting it on the side, it would be nice. But I can't do that.
The first time I wrote anything like that was in a Star Wars novel, where there was a lady that was exercising and she wore weights around her wrists and knees and such, and they had adjustable weight too.
I mean, yeah, for all we know, the doctor might have gotten it from there. He can go into that universe as well, if he wants to.
It was a long, long time ago, but doesn't matter to the TARDIS.
It might be in the future for them. What Storm is doing here would normally consider very dangerous without a spotter, or there's a safety feature without with this equipment. But it can shift its weight to nothing. It collapses down onto falling too fast, so it has the same magic as Feather Wind.
Kind of.
I mean, if she wanted to, she could use Feather Wind as a weight.
However, unlike Feather, this device can go the other way around too, and make itself heavier and heavier.
I mean, did Feather actually try? He could probably do it.
He has never tried to adjust his weight above what he's at his base.
It could be very useful later on if he wants to break down a door or something.
Yeah. Hopefully he would have increased density along with it then.
I mean, yeah, unlike your muscles might not be able to.
Right. If you increase your weight without density, then you're just crushing yourself on the ground.
Yeah, and we know he's more than not the
As if you're, it'd be as if you're standing on a planet that has heavier and heavier gravity.
Then you might become a Super Saiyan.
or other things.
Or pancake. Or Yamcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that I will be Yamcha at that point.
Probably. A lot of people would be.
It depends on how much heavier the atmosphere is.
Let's continue.
At that point, it can crash down on her neck with nothing more than the weight of feather. So, even the ball has the feature, not only the ball. Because some people don't know that even the ball has its own weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's why most usually when people start weightlifting, they start with just the ball.
You do that a lot of times, and it eventually does start getting heavy because your muscles start getting fatigued.
Yeah. Numbers is numbers. It's all magical talent, so that is body weight. Deja vu. And a smash her sweat in his room, which she finds very mildly intoxicating. But it's sharply focused look in her eye and makes his room. She is pushing to herself with titanic but also focused determination. It's incredible for him to see. If it was not the TARDIS where they were, and not any body could walk in, this could be a very different scenario. It also strikes him as overkill, something was already so far from before. But she recently realized that she's literally training for having better conditions, just like we had in the water world. If she was more, her wings was more fit, then she could have flown. She was good enough to be a really good player in professional sport, unlike her own previous attempts to join Wonderboard. And not only the very first unicorn to attempt that. Didn't he actually join them?
No, he joined the recruits. Did not get to the actual bolts.
Oh. Okay.
But he was training to be a Wonderbolt.
I mean, to get that...
He's basically a washout.
He is. And he is a better flyer than most of them. Just
Yeah.
a washout.
Just speaking strictly from his skills, he probably could have made it to the bolts. There were other factors why he dropped out, like some of the social treatment he couldn't handle, and being that militant about the wind. And there was some complication in flight formation and making sure you don't screw up anyone else's flight patterns because of his method of flying.
Yeah. And we know that the Wonderbots usually go against the wind as well. Not just with the wind. That's what makes them so good at flying. And they can do it any weather.
Yep. I do remember that episode where they had trained by flying against the wind.
Yeah. But yeah, Storming actually made it to Major Leagues, and she stopped because of him. You're the best of the best. The kind of body who only casts a low shadow. It seems strange and naughty to Feather how hard she is pushing herself now to become even stronger. He doesn't even have a coconut. With not much of a lead above, and beyond every other body kind, it never been all changes how she is pushing herself even further. Even further beyond!
Plus Ultra.
Yeah. No Plus Ultra is going over your limit. She is just pushing herself to extend her limit.
That phrase was from My Hero Academia.
Yeah. Feather is really pushing himself down. Yeah! She's going further and she only has a long shadow, unlike me. I did nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
But we know he has a lot of things under his mat already. Does he even have a mat? No.
Well, he's not nearly as confident as her.
But Feather also knows why she's doing this. On the last mission, which was not only the first new pad, as not as Feather had ever thought to, she had to push herself very hard trying to climb up a radio tower, which was in danger of being washed away, while it was founded by a harsh, working force sea storm. She needed to help rescue a solid Earth body at the top. Another was asked to assist her and more than she could. Another one needed to succeed. Just barely in time, too. That was a random stop in the music. I thought that one.
You shifted to the song.
Yeah. And this is definitely the song that we need. Yeah, we are talking about, oh, how terrible the song was.
Like I said before, you can't put these songs on repeat.
Yeah, but I didn't expect it to stop so soon.
Okay.
There you go. It's fine.
You're on the last line of that paragraph.
Yeah, I have the line here. The mark. It's barely in time though, too. But the tower did get washed away, but they near the bottom. The moment is only playing his starving sad over and over again. How she succeeded against the enormous challenge with just barely enough strength and stamina to spare. Succeeding in the critical mission is fine, but she probably wants a much greater degree of strength and stamina in preparation for next extraordinary exchange.
Challenge.
It's ingrained in my mind to say exchange because of former alchemist.
I know.
For her, it probably feels more comfortable answering a challenge like that, with more leeway. Perhaps next time this entertaining will again result. It's just being bad enough, despite all this entertaining. I mean, yeah, there's always a bigger fish.
It could happen, yeah.
This is so much more important, yeah.
Sterling likes to be prepared.
Yeah,
and this is her way of doing it.
I'm surprised she didn't ask Father to join her yet.
Yeah. The subject will come up soon.
Maybe she didn't notice that he's here. This is so much more important to her than scoring points in a game of professional league softball. Lives down the line out here, and solving what has always been the kind of pony to take issues that ultra seriously. Plus ultra seriously. Solving that was all the petition too. That makes a lot of sense for anybody in the professional league sport. Doing stuff like that probably is considered as an practice for anybody who plans to remain competitive. Win and the rest of the players who are standards equally high. The only exception for that from that only 56 diet is if Duffy gives you a muffin. Then you have to you have to eat it. There is no question asked. These days, however, I should install nothing, something more akin to a war soldier, first officer, or firefighter, or all of them at the same time. The kind of profession and lifestyle, especially dives out toward danger on a regular basis. It's not enough for her to be strong enough to defend her staff or her friends. She has the drive and determination to defend anybody she perceives as harmless in the situation. In her eyes, this is precisely why she has to be so strong. This is a critical destiny. It is who she fundamentally is. They still haven't told the other police what the question mark is. Yeah, that's what my question mark is. What is your question mark? Father hadn't had too many stories or comic book style superheroes before, but he had a few friends and acquaintances who had such things. At his father's school, the Silver Horn Academy, which is an high-class institution for education and medical practices. From there, those few friends and acquaintances We'll have to talk about such obviously fictional superheroes. Whether one they had a chance and inclination. Describe such beings as overwhelmingly powerful. Just because they are.
Yeah.
The reason they are strong doesn't even seem as important as what they do with that strength. Usually there is actually a reason why they are strong, and there is actually at least one backstory for each one of them. And even the strongest ones gain their strength, so if I don't die, then being sounds like more wishful thinking of the writers and readers of the story. I wish that they too can be as powerful and invincible for no reason in particular. Can I be a hero with no quirks?
Yeah, that's the wishful thinking, is to be effortlessly strong and invincible.
But yeah, usually that's not the case. You can be effortlessly strong, you have to put effort in.
Well, yeah, usually true, but when you're talking about fiction, you can go outside the road a little more.
I'm thinking, is Batman the only one who has no superpowers?
I guess technically yes, but he's human peak.
Wait,
Physically and mentally.
The King Ranger, or whatever it's called, the one with the bow.
What?
I don't know his name.
Green Arrow?
Yeah.
Green Arrow. Yes, he's in a similar line as Batman. He's a lot more specialized. I don't believe he's normally as wealthy. I think.
He has to be. Those arrows are not cheap.
Yeah.
Not as well as Batman.
Yeah, Batman's gadgets are cheap, right? So Green Arrow clearly has the edge here. What are you looking at now?
I was writing to someone who is in chat. I wrote you in this one.
Okay.
If that's not true, there would be no reason to fear anything else in life as well. I mean, that happened to that food. He doesn't fear anything. Then the kind of hide, where magical hornbeams bounce off of them, or the sign to blow through an iron wall beneath. In other words, to be unstoppable and unmovable. To be a force so powerful that no one can easily and almost everyone achieve their dreams, regardless of what opposition's foolish attempts to stand in the way. But if I die, let me move this just a little bit. Okay, see? That makes sense as the best representative of what such superheroes would look like if they actually existed. Because what she is doing right now is the first towards making such unrealistic standards look like it might actually be possible. She was already more than pony, so instantly ahead of the crowd in terms of size, stamina, and strength. You mean ahead of a unicorn? Or ahead of what?
Any pony kind.
Oh, any pony kind is stronger than what?
She was already born a pony, so innately ahead of the curve in terms of size, stamina, and strength for all three breeds.
Yeah, but what is he comparing her to? What's the other creature?
No, he's comparing her to all pony kind. the entire race.
For some reason, I heard it like, no, he is comparing her to another pony. I don't.
No.
Yeah, so she was already more than pony, so he was already of kinds coming aside from other creatures. That's how I heard it. But no. The soul is the other soul. You know you carry the soul into ways. You mean soul as such in its clear hand. Okay, I get it now. That was my stupidity, not yours. In case this state is about physical, mental, and emotional. So I started with baseline that was very high. But for her, that still isn't enough. You must just have your partner with interest and refined training. She is pushing all of the feet into ability cycling. In real life, most individuals who are not gifted usually are more lazy because they have always been so far ahead of the curve, or at least that it doesn't seem necessary to try so hard to remain ahead, but not serving. Maybe in the pony world, but usually that's not true.
No, I heard of that. An actual genius that mentioned that he felt at disadvantage in high school because the earlier grades had trained him to be lazy. Because he solved the problem so easily, he figured he did not have to study. So he kept that habit until the others caught up with him and eventually surpassed him.
Yeah, but the ones who are now gifted, in later years they keep training. The ones who stop are actually the ones who fall behind.
No, the gifted have to adjust their attitude to make sure they stay ahead. And if they do, then those are the ones who really succeed in life.
I mean, even if Starving decided to not train at all, then she would fall behind because she wouldn't even be able to lift her own strength, her own body weight.
Eventually, yes. Especially since she has so much bulk, it would require a lot of muscle to lift her.
Yeah. And for that matter, she needs a lot more strength in her wings as well to get her up into the air.
Oh yeah, that's why she's exercising that too, right? Even right now.
That's why I am amazed by big biceps, who can fly with all that muscle and the small wings. And was also competing in the flight competition. In an episode that we don't talk about. You bless yourself very strongly, because the reason behind the goal is so incredibly important for her. If all of this effort can save even one life, there is only one to her. She does all of this not for fame, not for glory, not for riches, but because it's right, at the core of her being. And when others are saved, that's enough. She couldn't care less about credit, unless somehow it might result in helping her save yet another life. The spirit holding out the earth to Feather is standing among the best representatives of the kind of bullies who are there for their own ideas. On that perspective, that doesn't appear so random in being picked for a journey like this. After all, Captain of this vessel is intelligent and knowledgeable to the degree far beyond the standard of any average pony. I mean, yeah, because he is not just a pony. Precious talent. Does he have two hearts in a pony form as well? Does he know?
Yes. Who know?
doctor, did he check if he still has his hope to
Yeah,
us?
he does, and he knows. That should make X-rays interesting for him. For others who check him, anyway.
Yeah, it would be very much a big adjustment for him if he tried to adjust a normal pony with one heart. Imagine the doctor feeling woozy from not sleeping. It would be a big adjustment.
Oh yeah.
But no, we only said that, yeah, I have much more stamina.
They claim that that second heart was also responsible for longevity and regeneration.
Yeah, suddenly I don't have to ask. I can be like, oh, I don't need sleep. As for Father himself, despite all of his unusual talents and training, he never felt like he's an individual special enough to wear a destiny like this. Honestly, he has always been a pony, still searching for precisely what a destiny should be. I mean, if I had to rot and I didn't need sleep, we would be going much faster than heading. You can imagine.
Perhaps, but you might fill that time with other things too.
Yeah. I would still not have enough time to do everything. So far, he found his best by standing in wild and virgin nature. Or by being in wild and virgin nature. Yet, that wasn't quite enough. Something was missing, and he was in the middle of trying to figure out. Then, all of a sudden he got swept up in his gut adventure. I mean, that is what was missing to begin with. In this, kind of bit insecure, like he might not be good enough for this. But with son, there is simply no question of that. Not only she is worthy, but she will continue to push herself in an effort to further assure she remains worthy. For that reason, they don't know how we can possibly be more proud of her. Now join her training. He needs to realize that, yeah, I'm not worthy, then do something to be worthy. Right?
Yeah, that's a good point. There's many ways to do that, though. Because he can do some things that she can't.
Yeah, you think he doesn't need to work up. He just needs to gain at least some stamina. Even if he doesn't get stamina by actually weightlifting, he can do it by magic training.
Yeah, that would help.
But the way train of thought snap back into focus. Because of reality when he hears, that she's storming, sends the bar back on the bar above her. Out of her hooves from the bar, and proceeds to sit up. Ah, so that's how she was lifting it. Even it was stand up. Good. You didn't forget about that they don't have actually fingers to grab it with.
And she's pushing the bar up from a laid down position.
Yeah, but still, it was stabbed, so it can't fall.
Yep.
And they don't have the suction cup hooves, like in the show. He also did touch her base, yes?
But Pinky did once when she put plungers on her hose.
He also distorted the base of her wing and uses her right wing to fetch and pull the tower, which she then uses to wipe sweat off her face. Only after doing all of that, and then draping the towel over her neck, does she finally turn to address her old friend. How is Vision? Starting asking your son. Oh yeah, Vision was outside in the cold weather and was struck with a lot of psychic attack.
Yep.
But also assaulted by princess. Not of friendship, but of sea. Princess of the sea.
Yep.
Yes, look, I'm afraid. But I also report. We all knew he had natural fair constitution to begin with. He made a shot of history in the monastery. He was right then. Sure enough, he fell ill after throwing through a path in the midst of a heavy storm, landing in many miles in an aquatic ocean base. Ah, so they were going that far.
Yep.
I didn't know the size of the ocean base that they were traveling with, so they didn't tell me what we were missing.
It used to be a whole city down there. Not all of it's excavated, though.
In the long term, this is gonna help her.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they just explained why she's weak to begin with, but that's no longer true, so she should gradually start to gain more strength.
I mean, we know that this is literally her first step outside of the TARDIS.
No, it isn't. But it is her first off-planet.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Not
Unless you count that time she was in orbit, that they did briefly went out there for a while.
No, I meant in another planet.
Yeah.
He used consequences of her actions and accepting them. So instead bluntly, as she told that sit on the workout bench to face her false friend even more. Those which would count her blessings, but later illness notwithstanding, it made me sleep, and she honestly did save our lives by warning us of her perfect names. Yeah, she did. She might not have been saving your life, but she did save other people's lives. Because you were swallowed by the... I don't remember the bear's name.
Tadivax.
Yeah, the Titamax. As I said, I believe that they would have survived it. But they would have to get out, and the Titamax would not survive.
Just like me and Monstro?
Who?
Just like Monstro the whale in Pinocchio?
Oh yeah, I was more likely thinking about Moby Dick. There were a lot of whales in his stories that were swallowed people. And they all survived. That seems likely, and I agree with a slight twinge in sadness in the voice. Because even if they survive, the other boys down there would not. It seemed like the whole second bomb was not used by the henchmen. That was not used by the police.
Well, they used it to trap the Alphamians, but it had a side effect of accumulating more and more psychic stress. We still don't know if that was intentional or not on the part of the Iron Suits, aka the Klaxians. But even if that wasn't on purpose, the Klaxians were kept at bay because of the storm, so they'd be unable to warn the ponies for a while.
Yeah, and look, they didn't know about the bomb.
In the first reality of Vision's vision, Vision herself and Derby was not there. But in the second reality, when they were there, Derby helped to disable the bomb.
Yeah. So most visuals end up needing to be there
Oh yeah.
to save the ponies' lives.
Oh yeah.
On their own, because as I said, they would be still okay.
End up saving the princess too.
Yeah, the princess would have probably be saved in that one as well, because the princess not die in the water. She actually lives there.
Yeah, but she was trapped. In a very unpleasant circumstance.
Yeah. She saved my life. Or maybe I should say our lives. Before my warning her mother of the impending attack on the orchard's farm. Yeah, I remember that. But you later didn't want to also rescue. He told her mother, who then told the princess Asio, who then sent the wonderboat out to farm. And they also told us it's a big chain. And they finished off the remaining task. And by the end, the signal went to reach us. It was a very different context. We played the telephone game. I have turned my life. Something? So, it's not like this situation is too difficult for me to believe. Regardless of how things would have turned out, I'm glad she had. And it's more glad than the doctor. I don't care for spoilers, I'm safe. But for now, as we assume may think, the doctor plans to keep the TARDIS powered on whatever the heck we are. So double checks. I mean, we might actually see if they left the planet yet or not.
This already implies they had left that world.
I mean, they don't even know where they were before. Yeah, they know that they were on an ocean planet, but not really anything else.
Yeah, that's why she asked.
Yes, because he did anything to her house personally. Another space. He's not called the doctor for nothing. If I remember correctly, there were actually some medical planets in the Doctor's universe.
You said medical planets?
Yeah.
That's correct.
They might go there. Aside from that, I think he wants to be focused when we find a new launch. On to our next mission. No vision is sick, but they will tell me into the setting if he resumes right away. I also think the Doctor has a point. Because we have a time machine here, we don't need to rush into things before we are fully ready to go into it. And the Doctor's policy is right in this case, given the circumstances involved. Yeah, you don't rush when you have a time machine.
I mean, you don't have to, usually.
So we give some friends a strange look as she asks, why are you telling me that if I might disagree with you? But I momentarily enlarged because he startled by her reaction. When he recovered, he said, I didn't mean to imply that you might disagree with me. I just wanted to explain our situation clearly and concisely. There is a small breath as her onlooking friend relaxes. She lifts herself with the towel, and extends him over her neck, and uses her left wing to reach for and pull a small button to herself. Why did I told? For some reason, I thought that she's waiting for Phenomenon and for him in. For a hug. I mean, that can still happen.
Yeah, it could, but this makes sense. After the activity she just did.
Correct? She thinks self-appeal, but not gorge on it because of the advice of professional sports coaching taught in the match. We don't know what's inside the bottle. It could be water, it could be something else. Well, I understand the situation. That makes sense. But she's been taking it from our follow now. Because it's May, that means we have some extra time on our homes. You can see how I chose to spend it on. But now, it's likely even clearer to you why I'm doing this. For now, my question for you is focus for a moment, just like the music. And she fully focuses on Panel Wind. What will you do to find the time? There is one problem with having too much time. This is different for them. Because they are not timeless.
No, they're not.
Even though they have all the time in the world, they still get older and older by the minute.
Correct.
So
Even
they
if
don't
the
have all
world,
the time
even
on
if the
world.
rest of the world doesn't move on relatively, they do.
For all we know, they might actually meet themselves and their daughter in the future.
Time and relative dimension in space.
Yep. Well, the Trot, it doesn't really matter because he doesn't get older. In a sense, he doesn't get older.
He does get older really, really slowly.
Yeah, what I meant, like that. Like, Mrs. Faster gets older too.
Actually, as far as I can tell, no, she doesn't. Well, obviously she's aged up from a baby, but at a certain point, it seems like her age really did get frozen.
Maybe by herself some element of harmony.
The form you see in the show held for about 1,000 years.
Yeah, it really seems like that fight between her and Nightmare Moon made the stop in time for her. And in a sense, it's some time for her. Now she started aging again, now that Luna is back. I say it seems not protective to me, as I've been implied. I feel no thing to imagine trying to catch up with you. That's not what you have to do, Halloween. You don't set your sights on something you can't reach. You set your sights on something you can reach.
Before you read on, how do you think Sternwing would reply to that?
I mean, just like, Tad, you
Okay.
you have to set your own limits on what you want to reach. You don't
So
have
what you're
to,
saying is, you think Sternwing would agree with you?
yeah.
Okay.
The node. That's how it replies mildly. Don't get me wrong, I have no objection to use any of this equipment to make yourself stronger. But the idea of doing this to catch up with me is also to try. Also, you are very much different. You are lies in different things.
Oh yeah, very much so.
We are all on our own individual levels, and we all have our own strengths and weaknesses. But frankly, I would be disappointed if you didn't catch up to me. Because it also means you probably devoted much less time refining your own strength. Yeah. You can do things that I can never do, but that's to keep us more prepared for any potential situation. And for that. I mean, yeah, kind of. You have to set your own goals. You don't have to follow anyone else, anybody else. That sounds like a good suggestion to me, and I will agree. Take it as you will, having you might. In the meantime, I need to get back to my training. Before you do, enjoy the last one creation of mine, and I will recommend. Just how far do you intend to push yourself? I'm just wondering what's that is in your mind, and you realize enough is enough. There is no such thing.
Wherever you said that.
Nowadays, it is a close question. Because when you reach your potential, or the thing that you put the stand on, you just put the stand much higher. That's how it works. If you jump over a hurdle, you set it higher. And higher has to do it even more. That makes sense, as she already knows the movement. But me seeing there in some sense that I can reach, doesn't mean I can meet to ever stop. My life is a journey, Phenomenon. I don't even plan to stop getting stronger until my life is completely done. I mean, you don't need to plan to stop getting stronger, you may just get old and you will be unable to get stronger at this point. Touché, and I replied in a tone of acceptance, as he ran into his 4 holes himself. Well, I will let you get back to it then. Also, this is very different in Parasite, Unicorn, and Earthbody. Because as you get older, you might get physically weaker. And you will not be able to do whatever you were able to do in the younger form.
Usually true, yes.
But your magic is not fading as you get older. It might even get stronger.
Perhaps,
Case in
but
point,
there are physical components to the magic and the way they channel it. They can become a less receptive pony by then, but with age comes experience. Unless there's a reduction to mental faculties, you might have mastered more spells by then.
Yeah, and you might actually master the spell that you actually learned.
But you possibly might have a lower maximum supply of magic when you come a very senior age. Star Swirl seems to defy that pattern, though. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe he was stronger when he was younger, but knew less spells by then.
Yeah, it depends on how your magical ability is in your old age.
But even in his old age, he's still a very formidable caster.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the magic. That is the worst thing that Unicorn can have. Not remembering your spells.
Yeah, that appears to be the case.
Okay, so we are continuing. I'm just gonna go grab some coffee.
Okay.
You probably heard it. Who was making up? That's why I'm talking from that direction natural light. I can't hear you yet. Oh.
I'm here. You didn't do that?
Okay, now I'm here.
That took a long time to get your coffee.
I mean, the coffee machine was off, so.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you heard also when you walk up and started running around. When the zombies.
Well, I heard you playing with the dog a bit.
He's still just running around all the time. But the scene change, so there's gonna be a music change as well. Let's tell them to leave. Let me see if I can find something. Let me have here because I see.
This is the only scene that has any amount of tension in the whole chapter. If it's going to be anything besides calm, I might suggest something a touch sad.
You said touch that, not force.
Yeah, not strongly.
Yeah, we can go with this one.
Okay.
The film views her mother to watch the door open, which leads to one of Vince's parents to the room. But he's not there. In doing so, he thinks back to notice how dark it is in that room. If a new candle around the desk he's working at. Ah, he's there, he's not, this is not the same time. From there, Hunter is bent over just a bit at the desk, as he looks inwardly at whatever he is writing. Yeah, just a bit, like this. I mean, proposing that's not that much, but his horn glows a soft silver light. As it happens, you can hear the light catching sound or Quill writing something on parchment on his desk. Probably writing this book as we speak. I mean, it's possible.
Actually, that book, Discord just outright gave to him. But it was a reference to Skydancer novel.
Yeah. But I didn't mean that book.
Okay.
I said this book. This is another book.
Okay.
This is not Quill. This is
Well,
not
that's
the
kind
same.
of true. That's actually kind of true. Read on.
Or maybe he's already writing another book that we don't know about yet. Because time travel is all time reviving stuff. No, let me see some moment to pause and admire the young stallion. You show with a lot of intelligent body. That's one reason among many why she might look so short as him as well. At the time though, such boys may not be big.
At the same time, though.
Oh, at the same time though. Such boys may not be feeling grossly in the elephant, because she felt like the father seeing from an intelligent man. No, she is not stupid. She might be nitty, but that doesn't mean stupid. There is a lot of difference between intelligence and wisdom. Right?
I would say so, yes. Intelligent could be just pure intellectual capacity, how fast you can learn. While wisdom is based a lot more by experience and what you've learned across that time. In that context, it's Applejack that has a lot of wisdom, especially when it comes to farming, while it's Twilight that is pure book smarts. Gradually, wisdom too. She is learning lessons across the duration of the show.
Yeah, it is not Starshot, the man who is the most intelligent. Oh no, he might be the most intelligent, but he's not as wisdomful as he wants to be.
That's starting to change.
Yeah,
he's opening up to wider experiences, questioning the things he had before, finding out what is the truth, and he's going to go out there and start exploring. I would call that a wise path.
Yeah?
Because the moment you're aware of what you don't know, you start to open yourself up to the truth.
Yeah, he was at the time, oh yeah, he's evil, let's kill him.
Right. Black and white, you must be in a category, and you can never be outside of that category. You're stuck there.
Yeah.
Once a villain, always a villain.
Now we can imagine what would have happened with the other one who sent to Equestria, the human Equestria.
The human the Equestria girls?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the sirens?
No.
Okay.
The other student of Celestia.
I don't know.
That's Shimmer. I saw a bright sun and then I immediately told about that.
Sunset. Okay, she sort of banished herself to the human world.
Yeah, but what would happen if they gave her a chance? Right? It would be a lot different than what it is.
Maybe. It depends. There was a point when Sunset wasn't ready to change.
Yeah.
Back then, forgiveness wouldn't have mattered. Sunset would have kept on bullying. Until she had a greater motive and understanding of wider truth.
And Twilight would be stuck as a normal pony. That might even be why she's so sensitive to such stallions. Opposite effect, and they say, yeah they do. And it's different with magnets. You know, magnets, the same side actually pushes away from you. But in humans and police, in the both sides, opposites and same side attack. Everything in between doesn't. If you don't have anything in common, even if it's the opposite or not or the same,
Stern and Feather is a major example of that. They are very reversed. But what they do have in common is also very important.
Yeah, having a common interest, even if you feel the other way around, is very important.
Uh-huh.
You can live without it, but it's better if you have. This kid is busy. Nothing else wants to stop him. Or there she's burned with shame. Not only does she kind the door open without looking, but to avoid the eggs from disturbing him. Just in case he's busy. And now it seems he confirms the fact he is. Best to leave quietly now. But she doesn't know that he has a spell on the door, and he knows when someone opens the door.
There's another prediction you should have made. Read on.
I mean, if I was a unicorn, I would definitely do that.
Well, if you knew that.
And
know the
sometimes
spell.
it would be actually pretty nice in this scenario as well. Because usually when I'm near the computer, I am just frozen. And I usually don't hear when they open the door. Even though it's not even that far from here.
I can easily picture Starlight casting a spell like that in her room.
Yeah?
It's even more likely to occur when she was during her villain years.
That is, yeah, because there was a lot of things that she doesn't want to not us to see.
Yeah, she had a secret back then. Something to hide. So she would want to be wary of who's around.
And now she is afraid of Tyrion.
Yep.
In attempt to beside do that, Lou beside that, the finishes forward with her teeth, in order to bite down on the door handle, and use it to close the door. However, when she thought she had not bleeding too far forward, which throws her off towards off her equilibrium, a word that she doesn't know what it is. Instead of biting down on the door, she ends up falling down on her face, which does a swing. I mean, in this case, it's actually better that she didn't bite down on the door, because then she would be able to break her jaw with falling down.
Yeah. Yep, that didn't happen.
And now it became a horror story. Huh? What the ask as he looks up to the desk, from the desk. Then looks back over to his left shoulder and the open door. Oh, Duffy, are you okay? Yeah, let me help you. Donovan uses his magic to lightly grab onto her hide, and uses it steadily and pull her back into her full hooves. In the process, Duffy sees burn with hot embarrassment. At the moment, he is glad that the interior of the room is suddenly so dark. Give me a second. And I just put it in. Let me see. It should be. No, okay, I have to end it separately. There you go. You got some blushing.
Cute.
So let me add some transparency into this. Better.
I love Derpy. She's one of the most adorable ponies.
Mask? I would say. Oh, officer, that's what I want. No, it doesn't seem to add it. That's fine. Oh yeah, it doesn't apply on this one. There you go.
Ah, you're changing transparency. And maybe size too.
There you go. That's good enough.
And this next paragraph is a rare example of different size text in the story.
Yeah, it's a little warm. Thank you. The rabbit has a small and timid voice that becomes louder. You didn't have to do that. I'm sorry for disturbing you. Come on, not at all, lady. Hello has taken some businesses from the north store. You are fully welcome to come in at any time. Please come in right now. I'm already inside. Hello encourages. Are you sure? Let me ask in a small voice again. What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Hello expecting back. Once again, magic would come in handy if you use it to enhance the hearing of yourself. Nothing must better be said, but she shakes her hand fiercely, in attempts to clear her hand, and speaks again. After she must have a great amount of courage. I asked if I may be disturbing you. I don't want to do that. Also, this is something that wouldn't be a problem for the wind because of the wind. But the ice had authorities. So yeah.
Well, and she didn't intentionally send it through the wind.
And as mine, as he replied. As I said before, you are always welcome to come in your innocent and bright smile. What can I do for you? And please, come in and shut the door. And lock it. Okay. Now before you steps in, then proceed to do so. Also, Heather, you are a unicorn. You can shut the door behind her. You don't even have to get there.
Huh?
But she knows she more fully realizes how dark the room is, until it matches for some reason. She tells the mouse to make it further and notices how he uses magic to somehow intensify candlelight, almost as if they are a lantern that he can adjust the brightness of. Maybe they are. Let me smile at him as he blushes a bit and said, you know there's a light switch here, right? Yeah, but he's more used to this.
Actually, yeah.
You can have used it to brighten the room for you. Also, candles are more close to nature.
Yep.
I am aware of that, and I sure that she gazed softly above the candles. This is just an old habit of mine. I used to do this a lot back at my father's mansion. I often use candlelight like this, but I set up doing myself in my room. I find that something of gentle candlelight excites me. Yeah, I also did do the same, not with candles, but with little, what is it called, mobile phone light, or little flashlight, under the blanket, after sleep time, when I was a kid. I didn't turn on the big lights for anything.
I did that a few times too. But I remember a whole summer when there was no electricity in the house, but we did have oil lanterns, and there was some inconvenience to it, but the soft light it made in my room at night, I did appreciate.
No, it wasn't that like there was no electricity or something, and it wasn't like my parents didn't know.
Sneaking awake, right?
No, my parents didn't know that I was reading. They didn't care until I woke up in time for school.
Okay.
But yeah, they did say that anything like that will make your eyes worse. It might actually happen, but I still like reading like that more than actually using the big light.
So it's kind of fun?
Yeah?
Okay. Well then, you can at least somewhat sympathize with Feather at this moment.
Yeah. That's why I said it. That I know why he does this. In response, Luffy smiles more brightly. The two of them pass a couple of moments in silence before Jeremy turns up behind Feather. They appears over the small Kaimu Stadion's shoulder on the work of his desk. While she does that, she asks, "What are you writing?" A journal, mostly. So yeah, the next book. It really was the journal, right?
It really was what?
The book of what they got was really part of a journal.
Well, kind of. He's writing about his life.
Might not have been the journal itself, it might have been a written version of it, but still.
He's about to explain why he's doing this right now.
But I'm an expert as he gazes down his own work wistfully. You see, I was not to myself to relic his story yet, and I need to do that before I can use it to soak in positive energy around any moment that I may encounter it. Yeah, it would have been very great to do that with the princess, because there was a lot of positive energy there.
Yeah, at that moment.
Until then, I was hoping I could use this journal to capture some of the feelings of my adventure. That way, when I return to master my attachment to the crystal, when me reading this journal, we may capture of that feeling I had, like when these moments were fresh. It won't be the same.
No. Right now, he figures it's the best he could do.
But in a sense, it might be better as well, because some moments will shine brightly in the future.
And it's giving a record of his journey too.
Perhaps that will be enough to capture some of the positive energy I found at the time. What a clever idea! The face was brightly. Well, we will see if it works. Understand as she rubs his chin with his left hole. I look over at two of my companions on the story railing. They literally are doing that. I mean, I don't know if it is last one. Let me see. No, it's the right one. Close enough, no. I mean, if I turn him around, it will be the last one. Because that is mirrored. It can be mirrored. Because at this moment, we don't see which eye of him is actually damaged. Because he doesn't have the scar yet. We can't see if it's mirrored or not. Aside from that, this is something I am told use. Doing as I grow up. My father considered it a good practice to do. What my family is best known for. Podcasting and record keeping. You are really amazing, Robbie said admiringly, allowing me a shy blush. You really think so? Father asked as he looks back over his left shoulder, with his golden eyes at her. He's saying that's muddled enough, and since doing that hurts his neck, especially to maintain, then he turns them out in his seat, to more fully face her. Also, let me fix this a little bit. Behind the blush. It's more wet nice to the happy. There you go. And let's cut it off. There you go. Oh yes, that's it, Mizan. You are simply amazing. Also there is that incredible amount of control you can do, and you don't even need that horn for that. Plus, that is your writing. He looks down at his work. I wish I can do that. Really? But that's in that. Do you want me to teach you? Because I can. The question is that about writing or wanting a story? No, two different things.
Well, he could teach you either way. Why don't you read on?
Because I imagine that Duff can write. I mean, she works at the post office. So I assume it's about writing a poem or story or something. Oh no! The begins to shake her hand. We should be pressing sound. Now, I mean that actually explains that she has something in there. So did I of suggestion or should confidence better win? I could never be as good at writing as you are. See, Feather, this is what you were doing with serving. Why? Because you like a horn? But I've been guessing. That's only part of it. Don't be sad with the shy blush. I couldn't be that sad with my mouse writing, except for one thing. I'm kind of cross-eyed and I'm messy with my depth perception. I mean, not only your depth perception, probably. Have you tried writing something when you cross your eyes?
No, but I can actually imagine the challenge.
It could be getting better with muscle memory, but yeah.
You're saying twice the pen, twice the lines of your paper, twice the number of letters. It gets a little confusing where your pen actually is in that case.
I mean, there are those drawing lessons that you can use to try and draw or write something. I have seen many artists doing the challenge and they failed miserably of drawing. Other than my summer way, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
I have tried and tried before, but I don't seem to be any good at this. Really? That's why raising a questioning eyebrow. And yes, you have taken to services as a mail carrier pony in your time? I mean, if you are the mail carrier, you don't have to write. You have to read.
Yeah.
But that might be a little bit trouble as well. There is one way to actually read for her. Closing one eye.
Well, that's an idea.
And probably the lazy one. I have had some trouble with that too.
Patch.
I mean, yeah, that would be actually a solution. But she is mostly used to seeing how she sees.
Yep.
Also, if her lazy eye only points in one direction, then she would actually get her eye correcting glasses. They actually exist.
I don't know about that. It seems to me her eye's not fixed in one direction. It moves about.
Yeah, that's the problem.
It's hard for glasses to adjust to that, then. If it continually changes.
In depends. There's still a possibility. Also magic.
No, sure. Of course.
Especially with technology that is available with the doctor around. Once again, medical palette.
Well, that opens up a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, but you know, that's not gonna be happening. Or does it? I've had some trouble with that too, to be honest. If you admit, with a shame blush. Even reading is somewhat troubling for me, but I struggle with the last comparison to my writing. Trust me, I have had many years to get used to my limitations. I know who I am. I'm gonna wait for the music to come back. It's on a loop. Maybe it's not. But this is good.
Yeah, no, that's actually good.
So it seems the YouTube doesn't remember if I call you loop and change the music.
Huh.
Good to know. Good to remember. The two of them are silent for a moment before following the fan. But if you ever change your mind about this, come and let me know. So it's not like she doesn't know how to write. She knows, but she doesn't want to do it too much. Because she knows that she is bad at that.
Yeah, mainly because of her physical handicaps. It makes it hard to adjust.
Also probably because of the embarrassment of failure.
Very much that, yes, too.
I mean, I have known a lot of people who are like, yeah, I like to draw, but I stopped because I knew it's bad. And it's the same, that, yeah, if you don't practice, then it's never gonna get better. You can go over your limitations if you get muscle memory. That's how students learn how to write letters individually. They give you the letter and you try to write it over and over and over and over, and there's someone who checks if you are right, good or not. You can do that.
Yeah.
And for all of that, she could actually learn how the letter looked for her. So yeah, it's not impossible, it will be hard. But still, not impossible. But once again, he has no time. As well. Thank you for the offer, but I don't know if I will change my mind. Don't be replies a bit despondently. I know the word, I just don't use it too much.
But you do know what it means?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You shouldn't tell yourself short. I think you are plenty talented enough. Understand, as he throws about space in the square. Ignite his horn and use it to float his quill up from the metal. But it can be a lot of fun too. I think it feels good to have one's thoughts logged on paper, or it goes for all time to see. Maybe, if you can't write, or you don't want to do it because you are embarrassed, then get a kinetic roller.
Not something that's typical to Feather's time, but we're talking about more relative time here when it comes to the TARDIS.
Yeah, but even if we are not going to relative time, they still do have a gramophone. I have seen it in the show. They know how to record a voice and music.
There is that, but thanks to the TARDIS, they can reach technology ahead of even Derpy's time.
Yeah, so even Derpy can record her thoughts if she wants to.
Probably.
And with magic we know that's actually impossible without evil technology. And Twilight have used it. Even audiovisual things. Remember when she was giving the evidence to Rara? To become the Scarlet Rara?
Or a magical item. For example, let's say you can attune yourself to some kind of magic book, and whatever word you say, it writes it down.
Or maybe a crystal, or a crystal.
All kinds of stuff, yeah.
I mean, we saw in the actual show that there was a crystal that they put the photos in. Which was memory bubbles, basically.
It's probably the best explanation for how they did that, actually.
But yeah, it is possible. Instead of arguing with him, nobody decided to change the subject. I mentioned. I heard you write about it too. In fact, you later get a bit famous for that. For that? At least, and it wasn't to told me. And now that you told him, the future has changed. It could be, right?
Read the next paragraph.
Which means I will definitely not die until then. And I've been realized shortly. That's good to know, I guess. And also means I will eventually become famous for my work. Also, no, it doesn't mean that you will not die. Many poets and funny artists became famous after they died.
Well, you gotta write it first.
Yeah, they never said that you will get famous in your life.
Yep.
I still know I will one day be regarded that positively. But I won't use that as an excuse to get lazy about it in the meantime. That's probably why my work will eventually
Meanwhile.
What did I say?
Meantime.
Yeah, that's a mean time. That's not a nice time.
So mean.
I mean, it does mean the same.
Why you gotta be so cruel?
Because it's a mean time.
Right.
That's probably why my work will eventually be noteworthy. But unlikely my future work will secondly be inspired. by the journey that I'm thinking with the doctor as well. No, not secretly. Not secretly at all. It will be fully inspired by the journey.
Sure, it may be a source of his inspiration, but making that known in his work could be more subtle.
Yeah.
Like writing poetry about the stars. Things like that is not necessarily saying outright, I was inspired by the TARDIS and my travels with the Doctor.
I was inspired by this inspiration. Oh shoot! I said something stupid again. That we found. I think the doctor told me that in confidence. I wasn't supposed to say that. Especially things about your future. Yeah, now the butterfly effect has already started. Too late. We know what happened. You can't change. You already that is sold. The ink is on the paper. You can't change it anymore. I mean, that is actually a good reference, right?
Yep, multiple times too, actually.
This is not Tottenham's diary. It doesn't change. It doesn't disappear from the paper. The Quill floating across Fenner's wind works suddenly hard, but he is something alarming. More than once he has noticed no people putting herself down in another way. And this is starting to become a noticeable pattern. Do you notice that this is the same as what you are doing? Do you sympathize with her in the same way that, oh yeah, we are not that far off from each other?
Yeah.
And when he looks at the proud that his work, and he realized that he had accidentally posted his Quill song and had paused for too long, and scolded the inkblot. On his mother told him must plan to let her fix this, even if the ink dries. Wait, no! That goes against everything I said. The ink is all in the paper, you can't change it anymore.
He's a member of the Scroll family. It makes sense that they would have some spells to help with the editing process.
I mean, he said it's a fix. In order to make the ink disappear, it's gonna be invisible, but it's gonna be still there. Probably. I mean, we have seen in the show that they have disappearing ink, right?
Yes. Rainbow Dash used as a joke against Twilight, and probably also Celestia.
So if you use that on top of visible ink, does the visible ink disappear as well?
If it's used with invisible ink, yes.
Yeah, because you put it over in order to actually disappear, it just actually becomes like a chameleon. It makes it look like it's such as the paper.
In that specific regard, Celestia took that in stride and actually laughed at that, and then replaced the ink bottle.
Yeah, and then she grabbed her ultraviolet lamp and actually ran at her. Because usually when you have the disappearing ink, you can still see it. And then the thing in real life as well. The
Twilight
invisible
didn't
ink.
know that. She was confused.
And for Twilight it would be much easier because her magic is violet as well.
There's an ultraviolet.
He could do it.
It's violet plus ultra.
It's plus ultraviolet. As such, he throws the Quill back into the ink bottle. Therefore it turns face nerfy. As he now understands what he realizes is a much more pressing issue. Nothing. Look at me. I can't. Only with one eye, maybe. And I can with a right side edge of firmness in the voice. You know that? Given to complaint, or it's clearly a sign for her. When they finally have full eye contact, wait, what? That's impossible.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. What's wrong, Duffy? Please tell me. I don't. Duffy was somewhat startled and makes eye contact in the process. He made what's impossible in the first place. Please look back at me, Duffy, and I request. Okay, he said in a small voice, but she started to look back at him again. Now again?
There's probably two reasons for that statement there.
Yeah?
The struggle. So it's probably like physical and emotional there.
I don't know what's wrong with her at the moment, because she doesn't stand there. Yeah. Now again, tell me what's bothering you, Heather encourages. He actually tries to maintain eye contact. Duffy's eyes start to wrinkle with tears. But she starts to wrinkle with pain and feel a bit. Eventually, she can't take it anymore. She screws her eyes tightly. Oh, she screws her eyes tightly closed and moves her.
She takes a couple screws and drills them in.
In the cartoon sense, when your eyes just pop out and you screw them back in. I mean, we have seen moments where she was looking straight forward in the show. And an animation error.
Yeah, I know, she can do it. It's just hard for her to hold it.
Yeah. Hold it!
Which is why I'm saying that her eyes are not fixed in any one direction. They can move around, but one of them is hard for her to control. In a maintaining sort of way.
But she is still trying, and she's doing it. In your story at the moment.
For a time.
It depends, she can't take it anymore, both emotionally and physically.
Yep.
From what we understand, the tear might be from the pain of actually forcing her eye to look in one direction.
At this case, I would disagree. Now, she could also see that as amusement, or neutral, like normal. Oh no, that's not the reason for the tears right now.
I know it's not the reason, but it's okay. Me. I'm doing a possibility.
Sure. Okay.
We have to see that the Duffy is crying, it might not be because she is emotional. It might be because of the stain on her eye as well.
That can happen.
And because I have a friend who has a lazy eye, and his eyes do tear up from time to time. So it's not an unknown issue.
Does it get too dry, I guess?
No, when he tries to force it.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's too dry, it's probably too wet. Because of the overflow. It's not tears per se, it's just more eye water. I mean tears are entirely eye water.
I actually didn't know that, but go ahead and read on.
I just hope that you and Starving can manage wonderful adventures together in the drugstore. Ruby said with a wildly utterly voice. I truly mean that. I hope you will all be happy together. Ah, but not just a doctor. They will have many wonderful adventures with the doctor, and Duffy, and Vision. There you go, fix the sentence. And then Vision's eyes widely open at Duffy, and many pieces about the great Pegasus start to read into his mind. He realized that she is worried that he and something will replace Duffy, a companion on the ship. No, that will never happen. The reason for that fear is pretty evident for him too. He carries the two of them, and that is superior and more talented. Yeah, but everybody has their own talent. And Duffy's talent is cuteness.
Definitely.
And emotional support. And we know that we all need them. Need that.
Again, definitely. Sokka felt this way too in the show Avatar.
Yeah.
There was a moment he felt inadequate next to all these powerful bender friends he had around him. This situation is pretty similar to that. In every way, too, because he has advantages. And at that moment, he didn't see that.
Yeah, and then now there was the Luna thing as well. After that.
Princess Yue?
What?
What are you talking about?
I will tell that later.
Okay.
After the scene. Let me see how far next. Yeah, now we will stop.
Okay.
Just remind me of that. And we were talking about Sakura.
I wasn't clear on the subject. Something about the moon, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
More than that, Nabi was lying teeth harshly, knowing falsehood about her allies, which he seems insecure about. The reason for that is not only getting teased about it, but for the fact that she has indeed made many clumsy mistakes across her lifetime because of it. Time and time again, she's got reasons to feel inadequate, reasons to feel hopeless and powerless, reasons to feel insecure and depressed. Yet, not in many smiles he has seen seems to seem genuine too. Was she just being brave, or was she honestly happy as well? She has floating bubbles for a cutie mark. Oh, she has floating bubbles for a cutie mark, which seems to benefit her normal bubbling personality. As such, he doesn't think she is being ditzy or happy. Why would she? There has to be many instances where both was true, but sometimes those things have drawbacks. Just like anybody, they all have weaknesses, even the doctor. Hasn't been around them long, but he has seen enough to know there is a lot of weight on the all-time on shoulders. Weight caused by accumulation of regrets across the centuries. Why would they be there if the doctor was always perfect? And he is only a despite appearances. That means being imperfect is not a trait excluding to ponies. No. That is inclusive to everything, every creature.
Yep, the only pony who's perfect is named Mary Sue.
Huh?
There's a pony in a certain show, TF2 Analysis or something like that. It was actually named Mary Sue. And she's supposed to be an icon of perfection in her own arrogant way, but also humorous way.
I mean, Starlight wanted to make perfection. That everybody is the same, everybody is perfect as they are.
Well, yeah, with that philosophical belief, that's how she believed she could evoke it.
She actually had a reason to be so.
Yeah.
Everybody has guts, so it is heartening for him to realize that she thinks her faults are greater than anybody else's. Hello mid-size, leaning forward, connects his paws together, and passes them to beneath his chin.
Yeah, something like that. But you can't cross his fingers like that. So, like,
you can't tell
put
the course what he doesn't have.
Like, put your two hands as fists, then press them together. Then you can put it to your chin. It would be something like that.
Yes.
This video is pushing towards 2 hours, isn't
There you go.
it? It's time to do something evil.
Being afloat, one of his in his confidence. His own in his confidence, okay.
Yeah.
Watching life is new to him. He does have a gift in mind. What confidence? You are very not confident in yourself. And it means he can see deeply at whatever he does observe, but he also has a very sensitive heart. That makes him feel really anxious about hurting anybody else's feelings. Right now, choosing the right words feels especially important, and he can't help but worry that he fails this test. You can be closer to Dorothy than you are right now. You literally have the same flaw as her,
Kind of, yeah.
which really is not that much of a flaw. If he does, he might lose a dear friend from this journey. His friend entered to him, but what he can say, and has a good chance to prevent that. Knowing he's already starting with a dangerous baseline with her, undermines his confidence even further. Oh, you mean his flaw is not his confidence? His flaw is his lack of confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, my flaw is that I'm too confident. That's how I had it. Thinking back to the last adventure together, you can see the pattern which led Dorothy to a current conclusion. They have a blind Philip who is prone to sickness among their company. Dorothy felt obligated to remain behind to take care of Vision. While the candy and innocent gave Pegasus felt that nothing was important, it nevertheless hurt her to remain behind. Because she wanted to grow too, but she still came.
Eventually, yes.
And it's really important that she stays back. Because if she wasn't here, then Michelle wouldn't be able to get there on her own. Think about that.
Yeah, if Vision went the first time, maybe she wouldn't have slept and got that dream.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. However, knew that by looking at the pain that was in Luffy's eyes at the time. Oh, at the time. Not. But of him didn't want to acknowledge that he was found distracting to maintain his focus on the tissue, and there was a lot of other critical issues he had to pay attention to back then. Part of him must have hoped that the issue would solve itself, but he was on the journey, because he had no idea how to deal with it afterwards. This issue was probably made worse by all the tales of what he and Sam did during the journey, which Nami must have thought she could not handle. If she felt she couldn't handle it, and she saw others who seemed to handle it easily, her self-esteem must have got a flashpoint. And the doctor, someone she strongly looks up to, agreed with her plan for her, remained behind and watch after Vision, while a more useful companion joined him on that journey.
You notice that word useful is in quotes, at least in Feather's mind.
Yeah, but every piece is important in the puzzle. Not for that. You have to look for the whole picture. If some pieces are missing, then it's not a full puzzle.
He's mentally working up to that.
But the main screen is a nice shot, as Spade catches him as well. During that time, it was of many moments when he too felt he was in the next match. Like one chapter was seen before. There were lots of reasons he felt as insecure too. He still struggled with that. So it's easy to imagine why somebody else might look to him with envy, and let's see what. Yep, that's fine.
It's okay.
Ha! Ha! The thing is, how can he convince her otherwise? But the reasons are so understandable to him. He doesn't agree, but at least understands her. I mean, now you can actually practice giving your emotions, but not to the actual crystal, but try to show it to Luffy.
Well, since he's got confidence issues, that means it includes expressing himself.
Yeah? Well, that's why I say that this might be a good practice.
Right now, he's attempting to compensate for that by planning things out in his mind. It's like you get a little more confidence if you have a firm roadmap ahead of you and a good compass.
I mean, I know that's for a reason. That for a long time, and I still have sometimes a problem with that, I was unable to start with changes unless I plan things ahead.
Then you definitely sympathize with Feather at this moment.
Yeah,
a lot of people, and likely a lot of people can.
I literally went to buy stuff on the corner shop by having a list and of what I want to buy and what I want to say. So yeah, and a lot of people have it as well who has confidence issues. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a location eyes open, but he starts to realize the ritual of selling color tools. That he forces his kind of golden eyes, or his candy golden eyes on Luffy. As he asks her, wait, Thunder has golden eyes as well?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I told my of the picture. Not this one, but the other picture. Where we
The
can
word
actually
often
see.
used earlier was yellow eyes.
Yeah. So, Storming and Vision are the only ones who don't have yellow eyes in this adventure.
The Doctor, Stern, and Vision have different eyes. Color
Wait.
than Derpian.
No,
the other one.
have yellow eyes.
It's blue.
I'm
I
stupid.
believe
I could just check it right here. Yeah, it's blue.
I believe it was the same for Vision, except it's turned more milky white.
Yeah, I know Vision has to make it color right now. And Stone has brown, right?
Yes, she has brown eyes.
Would you like to read some of my journal entries? I mean, you can try. Huh? Up his hand in confusion. What do you mean? Why would I do that? I don't want to intrude upon your privacy. I mean, if you are S to read it, then it's not intruding. It's not intruding if I want you to, yeah. And the first sentence she is reading, today I met a very nice pony who has golden eyes, right? And I point out, not before the parts her lips in a pouting expression, as she asked, well, what will that prove? It will prove nothing, but it will also give you evidence that I too often feel insecure. Those like that circulating in my mind and my heart all the time. Also, if you can't really read it, or you don't want me to read it, I can cast a spell and it will do this.
It would prove nothing, but it would also give you evidence that I, too, often feel insecure.
I mean, he can cast that spell, right?
It's never been said, but I can't write off the possibility within that kind of family.
Really? The fear is surprised. It's surprised. But you're so powerful and strong and rich and talented and... Do you think all of those little equates to perfect confidence? The interrupts. And then for a month, we switch places and models or something. I usually acquire my money and all of my talent and knowledge. Now it's you that has my make saving and talent for manipulating the weather. With all that power under your control, do you think you can face the world feeling invincible? The answer is yes. Or are you still concerned about the welfare of others? That you might feel that this power could be used in the wrong way, and therefore get somebody hurt. I haven't thought of it that way, Rafi admits. With great power, comes great responsibility. Follow with lectures. My uncle told me that, and my father too, in his own way. I think the reason they said such things like that was a warning to be mindful, but I took it to heart is someone that nothing but the way. I sometimes fear my power because I'm afraid that it might hurt others if I'm not careful. I care about it a lot. And if we think about Puppet Master, yeah, they can take over your body and they can use your powers. They don't know about. Wait, they do know about Puppet Master, right?
Yes, they have faced him in the temple, with Vision's temple.
So yeah, in a sense, then this sentence makes a lot of sense.
They faced him twice, but the last encounter was the most direct. And they saw a much greater demonstration of Puppet Master's powers at that time, and it was horrific. And frankly, also creepy.
And yeah, hi Quill, I am the special right here. And also I spent it all over my desk. It was minor. No, it wasn't that much, but let me think out. There we go.
Your voice was louder for a moment there, and your mic must be in that direction.
Do I eat chips? I do when I have it, but I don't have it now. I care about that a lot. And I mean, it needs making up, so we can prop his head up by a hole. The armor of which rests on his desk behind him. So, like this position?
No. When the elbow is prepped on a desk. Behind him.
Wait. So it makes his arm and not something like this? But
Kind
longer?
of, yeah. Yeah.
From this position, he continues to get nothing. So yeah, he broke his legs, and then that is definitely not a pony motion. Also, he is on over 3 hooves. He is not on 2 hooves. Yeah, that is not something I would actually assume a pony would do. But can ponies even real ponies lift their leg up onto the side and back behind themselves? I believe they don't. They are not unable to do that.
I think they can, but not easily. It's not the first time I heard complaints about positions and the way it's described in my stories.
I mean, it's not that they are magical creatures here, so we have seen them much more inexplainable things, do inexplainable things. Power is a double-edged sword. It is capable of harming and can do wonders. It can take a lot as well. Who might want to exploit me for that power? Many have tried, some have succeeded. Who?
He might be talking about some bullies at school or something like that.
Maybe before he became a habit. Before that.
Yeah.
There are also those who try to hurt me and tear me down to the level of jealousy, fear of spite, rocket ambitions to control me, or outright fear of me. Again, some of them succeeded, at least at the time. You didn't really go into the details in that time.
He's not doing that. Yeah, that's not the point.
I mean,
It's like he's... He's not giving specific examples right now.
You know why? Because it hurts to remember those.
Oh yeah, it does.
And you have those kind of memories. You try to forget most of it. Even if you try to, you might still remember them, but
He probably still has nightmares about Puppet Master right now.
yeah. The only time I have ever enjoyed my gift fully, unless I get the gift so far, when I was alone in the nature for much of moons. Yeah, but he became a habit. Back then, I didn't have to worry about being judged by others. It was just me and nature and the natural way for balancing things out. Those who primarily attuned to that find the natural equilibrium. The only creature that judged me was a body, who I didn't understand what they were signing.
Evil bunny. It was a hair razor.
I mean, for all we know, it could be Angel Money as well.
He's not that old. Probably?
We don't know that.
Yeah, I can't say that for absolute certainty.
We have not seen when Panashai got Angel Money and how.
Yep.
But in Polish society, or any other for that matter, there are some complex issues to contend with. Some of fertility and mercy. I have encountered more than one of those at the Wonderbolt Academy. But I'm not like them. I second guess myself all the time. I feel insecure, with or without any power. Now that he moves the same core issues, it lies within myself. I care for others, perhaps to an unhealthy degree. Oh my god, now that I ended that, I added a curse to the ongoing curse to Angel Money immediately. You know why?
Alright.
Because he survived Tank and he survived all the shots. Most of the creatures who live more than the money.
You know, it occurred to me the moment that Angel possibly was born, because there was a very, very early episode of the series where Applejack was trying to be helpful to a bunch of ponies, and at first succeeded until she got too tired because she was trying to buck all the trees by herself.
Oh, you mean the one that she was drunk?
Sort of. One of the tasks she was having was to help Angel with the census of newborn bunnies that were born around that time. Angel never appeared before that episode.
But he was already a full-grown bunny at this point.
Yep. That's the thing that where the logic kind of falls apart unless there was a strong passage of time between that episode and when Fluttershy interacts with Angel a lot more. Or another thing that can explain the continuity is in Equestria, do bunnies age faster?
I mean, if they age faster, then Angel would be definitely dead by this point.
Probably.
I mean, yeah, we knew that Tank was already old when Rainbow got him.
I estimate at least 5 years passed within the continuity of the show, but there has been hints that it could have been centuries. And I saw them multiple times.
I mean, most of the domestic rabbits are living 8 years. Around 8.
You see rabbits? Okay.
Yeah. And we don't know how much time has actually passed, but he should be a lot older by this time.
Well, assuming they have the same average age range, that also tells you something about the passage of time within the show. Angel Bunny's still alive by season 9, so
Yeah.
it's probably not 16 years that's passed. You know, anything like that.
Oh, my super cooking is actually right. That he has a lot of curses on himself. He cannot die, and nobody can understand him. What else can we find? We will see. Later on, probably.
We can find out all these things and more in the Twilight Zone.
In the Twilight Zone. Remember me? Did I read this? No, I didn't read this yet.
No.
I'm sure, but it seems wise to have some checks and
I'm
balances.
not sure.
I'm not sure either.
You said, I'm sure.
I wanted to say I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm sure that I'm not sure. But it seems wise to have some checks and balances with all my power. This power could also mean having many and also options. Solve a potential problem. Or then there is the pressure of trying to find the best option among those balances.
It's just another
This is
form.
way too calm music, by the way, for that. I would feel
That's
like.
another form of pressure. Yeah, I told you, this is the only scene in this chapter that actually has a little bit of tension.
Not one this dark, no. Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good. Okay. Because as much tension as there is, it's also kind of a tender moment.
Yeah. It also means there is a worse option among them. And it's up to me to figure out how to avoid that. The possibility of failure always plays in my mind, no matter how gifted I am. And that alone limits my fullest potential. Also, it's a lot louder than the other music, so let me lower it. There you go. So it's not overpowering or anything, or that doesn't cause any problems on YouTube side. Well, YouTube is mostly fine with background music, as long as it stays in the background.
Okay.
Or unless it's Naruto music, then it's immediately copyrighted.
Plenty of others as well.
Yeah. The possibility of failure always plays in my mind, no matter how gifted I am, and it alone limits my fullest potential. And yeah, I have seen many streamers who went best on shop when there was music for 2 seconds, and they claimed the whole same. Whole 8 hours of same. Beyond the 2 seconds. And you can do that, you can do anything about that. I haven't thought of that either, to realize it. It's hard to friends who have almost nobody backgrounds. Can also lead to the same thing. Friends who feel emotionally insecure about ourselves. Only know, you telling me this makes me feel that bit better. Thank you. I also deeply appreciate the fact you truly care about me so much. And that's why that her violently, as he said. I just want to make sure you know that you are not the only one to feel this way. As we reach the same conclusion for different reasons. What we have in common is enough for most of us to feel validated in our own ways. Most of us are searching for the best possible answer in our own lives. There is no own here, but I still in that. We are searching and worried. What will happen if we not find it? The key thing I think we have in common despite everything else that seems to make us different. It's how much we care about those around us. That's fundamental because it affects how we view and feel about everything. And that is the main difference between Polish and human. And the doctor said,
Well, humans fight this way too, but I think the doctor's saying this is a greater tendency among ponies.
yeah,
They're like this to a more average degree. He likes that personally.
I mean it would be nice,
Yeah.
but we are certainly not in that world. I don't think you have to worry about being replaced on the ship, Duffy. Rather than that, I rely on you to help me get through this journey. Power has nothing to do with it. Rather what I need, or I should say, we need, is a supportive and understanding friend who genuinely cares for us. Yeah, as I said, emotional support.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else we feel more similar. Everything else we feel more similar. We feel more. That is. I felt like I was missing something. Everything else will feel more similar if we can secure it at least that small bit of knowledge is alone the expected. But we will keep at it one step at a time. So, how much is enough it? Will you do that for me? I have no idea what that noise was. Did you find out, did you?
It's on my end, but don't worry about it.
I do worry about it. That's my job.
I'm fine. Yeah.
I immediately thought of the Amalfi Forest.
Where did we leave off?
I immediately thought of the Amalfi Forest, the Amalfi camp. Everything is fine!
Everything is awesome.
Do you mean here, as my friend? Where we step over the journey so long as we need each other? Or even further, beyond? That's so. If you do, then I promise that I shall do likewise. Heck. That's my storyboard. I will do that anyways. Because I have to always be honest with my own feelings and passions. Don't be sad and put a wind inside and short for several moments as his blood slowly sank into her brain and heart. But it not, his smile exploded brightly on her face. And as she absolutely promises, I will! Oh, what a nice hand. Can I bookmark this? There we go. And as I promised, this is the end. There is one more, yeah. But I don't have time for that. Oh no, two more. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that tomorrow.
So there was 4 scenes in there, but I figured if there was 4, the third is very short.
Yeah. And I said we are ending here.
Sure.
And tomorrow we will continuing with the second part. And after that day I will not be home. I mean I will be home, but I will have my birthday celebration. Because that is the day when everybody is actually available. I know it was a week ago, but...
Yeah, I was about to ask about that.
No, it's just the timing issue. Everyone works differently.
Alright.
So yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. I mean, everyone have their own interesting, and I'm pretty sure that we will have another team with at least vision, and maybe the doctor.
That's the thing about the TARDIS intermission chapters, while there isn't much tension or adventure, it's a moment where they calm down, have a chance to recover from the last adventure, and as they get to know each other more, the audience that reads the story gets to know the characters better too.
I feel
And
like
it's
that.
just,
Yeah.
it's just, it's nice when nice things happen to good ponies here too, which these slice of life chapters tends to emphasize.
Oh. Why? Yeah,
You know what? It's actually easy to imagine right after that last sentence there, I will, then Derpy lunges forward to hug him.
yeah. And then he makes a magical sentence of phenomenal, and the muffin appears in thin air.
Oh, you just really became my next best friend now.
But yeah, I believe that at one point during this part, or the next part probably, that Vision will wake up, and we will have a scene with her as well.
And in the first scene, you saw Sternwing exercising. So if she actually is stronger in the next adventure, this explains why. You're seeing the process of what they're doing in between adventures to prepare for the next one.
I mean, we already saw the potential mushroom in the Flying Pegasus. Yeah, Flying Pegasus, yeah, the Flying Unicorn. Because that's it. Wait, is that the lost? I can ask this. Is that the lost travel?
The remaining
The war?
the remaining chapters beyond 17 in Sky Dancer is beyond all of this. So yeah, it does have a further timeline.
So yeah, we saw the maximum potential at that point.
Is insofar as these two stories are concerned, yes. There's only one more written that's even further ahead. But it's
Yeah.
actually posted on someone else's fanfiction account because it combines with his character.
Oh. I mean, first of all, we know that this is gonna take a long time. To reach the end, and we still haven't finished more than Momstick either. So, yeah, there are 62 chapters still after this.
Oh, that's just the ones that's posted so far. I have more on the back burner there. And
Oh,
I just
what is it? What is it? What is 20,000 words?
that is the longest chapter I ever wrote for this particular book.
I mean, I see 10,000 here. Most of
You
it
also
are 1 day. Probably the one
you see a
over.
few 2000s there, and I think there's even a few 1000 chapters in there.
Yeah, maybe see if we actually combine them or not. But that's gonna be the question of the future.
But that last chapter you saw was just posted today, and that really is the longest chapter I've ever written for this story so far.
Oh yeah, it was today for you, but it's the next day for me already.
That particular chapter is like the big grand finale for that particular arc.
Oh no! I saw the title. I will probably forget it by the time we get there.
Actually, you probably will. I actually believe that.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't include those.
Well, yeah, you know what kind of adventure we're talking about here, so that they probably show up eventually.
But yeah, I'm gonna end, and I'm gonna say a little bit with you, but then I will go and
You know what,
go to
though?
eat.
Looking at the text right now, the chapter names, Derby's hair is blocking the text just a little bit, but it's probably fine because when you switch to the other window and going directly in here, yeah, she's not
In here, it
blocking any of
doesn't
the
block.
text. Yeah,
So she can say
so
that.
the format's a bit different on the other window. Is what's going on here.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I can zoom in a little bit, but then it screws up everything.
It actually made it worse because the way it zoomed, it was going to the left side of the screen. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I mean, I know why it does that, but this is the middle of my screen. This.
So, you have any further thoughts about what's happened in the chapter so far, or predictions will occur next?
I mean, I already told you my prediction that we are discovering wake up and we will have a little time with her as well. She needs
Okay.
a lot. She needs a lot of time. He was the one who was most excited that, oh yeah, I went out there and I did get sick.
Yep.
They told me so, and I didn't listen, but I had to go out there.
Well, she said since either the first or second chapter of Waterworld that she wants to go, but realizes that if she does, she's probably going to get sick out there because it's filled with storms. But then she had that dream and said, "You know what? It's still worth it to go out there. I have to save my friends."
It seems the next part is gonna be, next arc is gonna be a lot shorter.
Actually, the next 3 arcs in a row ends up 7 chapters. I can't tell you why. But it's
Because
just what
it's a
happened.
magical number.
What? 777.
Oh! You get the jackpot. And then the next, I can guess, it's gonna be like 777, and then they go to the Las Vegas world. I'm not reading the titles, I'm just moving my mouse around.
Sure. Be careful though. The titles do have very minor spoilers, but about as much as the original show would.
I mean, yeah, that's why I say I'm not reading the titles after seeing the last one.
Yeah.
I mean, I will see it when I get there, and that will be probably next year.
Insofar as that particular chapter is concerned, there'll probably be more available by the time you reach it.
Yeah, that will be probably like 4 or even more chapters by then.
I post one a week, as long as I have a reserve of chapters left.
Then I would assume there will be like 20 more chapters by the time.
Possibly, yeah.
Also, for your information, for everyone else, in February my job schedule will change, and I will be working 12 hours instead of 8. So there's gonna be a lot of change in things, but that's gonna be in February, that's gonna be long next year.
Okay.
We will see how it goes.
I hope we can still do this on occasion, but at least you get more money, I suppose.
Not more money, but actually I will be more home in that.
Wait, you're saying you're working more?
No, I will work more in one day, so I will work less in a week.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
So now I actually work in shifts like 4 and then 1 break. 4 days of work and 1 break. And next year it's gonna be like 3 days of work and 3 days of break. So It's gonna be like, yeah, when I'm working, I will not be available to read because I will be too tired. But then I will have 3 days available at home.
You probably really need the break when it does occur with that kind of schedule.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
Thanks for the heads up.
But yeah, now I'm gonna end.
All right.
And see you guys in the next one tomorrow. I will set up the notification soon.
And remember, if there's something you wanted me to remind you of after the stream.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.